Hey guys, it's Kenneth, and I got a request to make a tutorial of how I play Anberlin's song To the Wolves from their CD Dark is the Way Light is a Place. So this is that response to that request. Thank you for the request. I'll put your name in the input bar. And we have a special guest. It's Dolce! Dolce, yep. Okay. Alright, so thank you guys for watching, and here is the tutorial. Okay. Alright, so first of all, you need to know that you're in dropped D tuning. So from the top string to the bottom string, it's D-A-D, G-B-E. I know that some people say from top to bottom string, it's actually from pitch down, or pitch up, pitch down. It's just kind of backwards on guitar because of the way you hold it. So I'm just going to say from top string to bottom string in logical top string. This is on the top, so it's D-A-D, G-B-E. Alright, so the very first riff is the 4th fret. You're playing a power chord, which is the top 3 strings, and you bar the top 3 strings with any chord that you like. I use my 3rd finger. And you're going to be playing it in that order, or in that rhythm. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And then very quickly, you're going to switch to... So I guess, in this case, if you're only going to be playing the rhythm guitar, which is... which is only that part without this. Without that part, I would suggest you use your 4th finger for that 4th fret. So again, I'll just show you guys. So 4th fret, top 3 strings. If you're only playing the rhythm part, I would use my 3rd finger to bar the top 3 strings, 4th fret. Play that rhythm again. Now on the, I'm not exactly sure what the musical notation or rhythmic notation would be, but that's basically, so you're playing the 4th quickly to your 2nd fret with your 1st finger, and you're gonna hold that a little bit longer than the transition from the 4 to the 2, or the 4th fret to the 2nd fret. So it's done. You play that again, and then it's very, very quick. So I would use a down to an upstroke, like that, down, very quick down up. And then you're gonna be playing open, top 3 strings open. Then do that again, same rhythm as before. And then very quickly open to 2. Just like the rhythm you played from the 4 to the 2, you're going open like that. So it's dun, 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 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. Yeah, it's very, very simple. I mean, if I just told you the fret numbers 4 to 2 to open, then you stay on open for a little bit, and then open to 2, then to 4. It's very simple. I mean, I'm sure you guys will get it, even if I confuse you. Alright, the trick to playing this when I do my cover is right after I actually use my 2nd finger. That's why I showed you before, because I'm used to playing the whole thing, that part. So right after you play that, if you were gonna be playing the 2nd guitarist part, you'd just be playing this part. So what you're doing is an octave. Your 1st finger goes on the 7th fret of the A string, and your 4th, I use my 4th finger to go on the G string 9th frets. All of the other frets are muffled, so that's why you see my 1st finger up there. So if I heard the all of these strings, it would sound like this: muffled, played, muffled, played, muffled, muffled. So that's where you get that octave. And then you're just gonna slide it up. And the strumming that let's see, I play a downstroke. Oh, I forgot to tell you where it is. Slide it up 2 frets this way. So that's your 1st finger's on the 9th fret of the A string, and your your 4th finger goes on the G string 11th fret. And then you're just gonna go back down to where you started. So those are the octaves that you will be playing. So get used to sliding in between, and make sure that when you do, your thumb is also sliding along. So it's actually a shift in position. In violin, I would tell you the same thing to shift your thumb as well, because if you if you leave your thumb back here, it's just really awkward. So I think intuitively you'll know that. So you just slide. So the rhythm is 1. It's on the offbeat. Dun 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 dun. All right, the rhythm for that is slowly. So I'm using downstroke to slide up, down, muffle, and then let's see. So it's up, down, slide down with your fingers, and then up, down. So basically, it's slowly. It's dun da da dun dun da da dun da da one dun da da. All right, so they might seem kind of random when you first play them like that, or by themselves, but when you combine them both. Alright, so the only problem with playing them both together is that you can't really get back in time to play that 4-2 quickly and then to the open on this part. You know, it's just really hard to get back to the 4-2. So what I do is after I play this, instead of going to the 4-2, I just muffle as the downstroke of the 4, and then I just play the 2nd fret, and then open. So I think it's kind of confusing. So to show you a slow motion, it would look like this. I'll show you this view. So from here, very slowly. Now, when you play the open, the 2, it's easy to play those 2 because it's an open string. You don't have to put any fingers down. So in this case, in this part, so I would play it like that if you're just playing the rhythm guitar, if you have 2 guitarists. But if you're playing it, I would just do it like that. So that is the introduction, and that's basically for all of the choruses. Yeah, that's basically the main riff. Part 2 will include, or will continue into the verses, and then part 3 will probably be the solo. So we'll see how far we get. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Part 2 is coming up.